This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and according to many, the best vlogging camera on the market. This camera went viral this entire year. It's literally sold out everywhere, and people were having a hard time even finding it. If you guys don't know, I did a whole dedicated video where I unboxed the DJI when I first got it, and did a whole daily vlog of just like testing it out and going over all the features. However, a lot of us live in cities where the lighting and the weather is not ideal during the fall and winter months. And if you make a lot of content, the quality of it will be heavily determined by the equipment that you have. So for today's video, I will be putting the Osmo Pocket 3 to the ultimate test. Not only is it gloomy out and it's raining, but we're also going to be outdoors surrounded by a lot of people, crying babies, arcade games, and we will be filming this in all early afternoon, late afternoon, and into the night to see how the camera performs when the lighting is not ideal. So let's put it to the test and find out if the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 really is worth the hype. Okay, we're going to be vlogging on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and just kind of see how it does with poor lighting and with just like kind of gloomy, bad weather. We are about to go to C&E. This is my very first time going today. It is very gloomy, very sad looking day. I have a little poncho that I bought for the rain because it is literally just like pouring and it's supposed to be raining literally the whole day, which is not fun. But so this is me using the mic. This is the mic that comes in the creator bundle, and I'm currently at a train station, so there would normally be a lot of noise, but I think the camera's doing really well. Special guests. It is a little bit chilly, so I think I'm gonna just keep the jacket on and then put this on over it. I feel like this is the ugliest I've ever looked for a YouTube video, but there's always time to set new records. Outfit of the day. Wow, this is a look.
At least your sleeves go down your arms.
I wonder if you can hear us over the PA.
Boom, chick, boom, boom. Wearing a poncho, looking macho.
Because it's
Sir.
raining mucho. Please subscribe because we obviously don't have a career in making music. We got some Nerds clusters. We're gonna try them for the first time.
Delicious.
Are they the best?
They're different than the ones in America.
Really?
No.
All I'm gonna do is lie. They look like this. Oh. Pretty good. This is so pretty. If we win, I think I'm gonna get the green little plant in the back. Woo! Okay. Don't forget your stuff.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey.
It's so adorable. This is going on my bookshelf. Strawberry chocolate vibe. Oh wow, mine comes with this little fork thing. Oh, I would have loved a spoon to be honest, but that's okay. And we have a little strawberry. They're so good.
Is it good news?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, ready?
Alright.
A little aggressive. Oh!
It's okay. I tried to win, but I didn't. But I think it's because I didn't have a specific reward in mind that I wanted. I'm very happy with this though. This is so cute. We're gonna go to do the bumper cars. So fun. and the view is beautiful. We'll see how this camera is capturing everything at night, but I feel like it's pretty good. All the colors and everything, it looks so good. We got a colossal onion, or booming onion, I guess. Alright, so let's debrief. I used the camera for an entire day and I do have some thoughts. Obviously, you guys already saw some of the footage, so you can obviously be the judge and decide how the footage turned out. But I have some pros and cons that I want to discuss, so let's get into it. First things first, overall, I do really like the footage. I like how everything turned out. I thought the footage was very stable and I really love the color that the DJI provides. I shot everything in the D-Log setting and the only thing added to it was the official LUT that I downloaded from like the official DJI website. And I find that I love the colors that come out from footage after just putting on the LUT without having to do any more color grading on it. Additionally, the microphone that I use, which is this one right here, it is the same one that came in the creator bundle that I have. I really like how the quality of it is. I feel like it's very easy to use. You can clip it onto your shirt very easily. You can hold on to it and it's very discreet. It's not very big. It's not very bulky. People don't notice it most of the time. And as somebody that's kind of like shy filming in public, I absolutely love that. Also, I just love the quality of it. I feel like it definitely quieted down in the majority of my clips, just background noise, a lot of the loudness of the people, the live music that was playing in the background, like the random noise of the rain and just the noise of being outside, which is very impressive because I've had other cameras in the past and having to fix sucky audio or questionable, just like loud audio can be so time consuming. So I absolutely love that. Along the same lines, another feature that I really love about the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is the stabilization, because you can take that thing and move it around and you can film while you're walking, while you're running, while you're in the car moving around, and the footage will 99% of the time look super stable and super smooth. As somebody that loves making content but doesn't particularly love the tedious editing process of making that content, I will tell you the most annoying and time consuming projects are always the ones that have required stabilization, and I feel like it's really difficult to even achieve a stabilized look in post-production if the raw footage of it was just like not shot in the right way. I really love that I have this vlog camera and it's super reliable and it saves me so much time by just having the footage be super stable. Also, really important to me is that the camera is tiny. It is literally this big, so not only is it discreet and it fits in a lot of my bags, especially if you're taking it to places like festivals or concerts where sometimes they give you like a bag size restriction, being able to fit that in there and still have a semi-professional camera to get good content with is honestly very important to me. And once again, I am pretty shy when it comes to vlogging in public because I don't live in a major city where a lot of people film themselves, so I try to avoid getting looks from everybody. So I really like that the camera is very small and a lot of people usually don't notice that I even have it, which is amazing. So it is all the good stuff, but now let's talk about some cons of using the camera. First things first, and very important because I was filming in the rain, this camera is actually not waterproof, and I don't even know for sure if it's water resistant because there's literally an opening on the side where you put the SD card, so I imagine if water goes in there then that would not be ideal. So if you live in a place where it rains a lot, or if you're planning on getting a lot of content outside in the winter, or if it's super windy or anything like that, I would probably reconsider. Thankfully for me, it wasn't raining too hard, but it was just like constant drizzle throughout the night, so I felt semi-comfortable having the camera out and about, and I was careful to cover it as much as I could and not to really film underneath direct rain. However, that is something that you should definitely take into consideration when choosing what camera to buy, because if it had been pouring rain, I would not have felt comfortable using it, and it's kind of a waste when you buy a camera and it is as expensive as it is at the price point that it is to not be able to use it to do its intended purpose, which is to just film yourself doing stuff. Another thing while you're out and about and using the camera is that you must put it in its case, because the camera itself to me feels very fragile. Like the way the top can swivel, whether the camera is on or off, always stresses me out. The flip screen, being able to just like turn it on and off just like that also kind of stresses me out, because I'm somebody that has to have a lot of things in my bag. So when I want to put the vlog camera in my bag, it does need a case. The case that it comes with is this one. However, I find that it's not good coverage enough because the whole back of it is exposed, and I've had cases where I put the DJI into its case and then I go to fish it out of my bag and half of it is like half out, or like the lens has like rotated and is actually exposed and prone to getting scratched up by other things in my bag, such as keys or phones or whatever else. So what I ended up doing is actually getting the second piece. I ordered this off of Amazon. I don't even know, it's from K&F Concept, and it kind of works as the back end of the case, so then you can just put it here and it protects your camera from all around, which is a lot better. However, I just hate that I had to go out of my way to buy this when buying a really already expensive camera. To its defense though, a lot of cameras don't come with cases. You do have to buy it separate, so I guess it's not that crazy big of a deal. But yes, I would definitely recommend you get this just so the camera literally does not get ruined from existing in your bag. So again, not the end of the world, but it is a little bit inconvenient because every time I want to film something, if I decide that I just want to take it out of my bag, I have to open my bag, go and fish out this thing, take off the one piece, take off the other piece, put the pieces back together without the camera, put this away in my bag, and then I have a free hand once again to be able to film. Another thing that I've noticed since getting the camera is that if you want to be able to mount the camera itself to a tripod, you need to plug it into this little extension, which has this little screw indentation at the bottom so that it actually like can screw into a tripod, because without that you cannot. So already we take a camera that is this big, and a lot of people are buying it for the sake of it being the size that it is. So having to already add this on top of it only to be able to have this screw add-on is kind of like annoying and like a little bit inconvenient, because this is already like an extra third of the size of the camera added onto it, so it's already starting to make it feel bulky. And to add on to that, there's no way to change out the batteries. So if you're planning on filming for more than a couple hours, honestly that will depend on the quality of the content that you're getting and how much you're using the camera and everything like that. But if you're planning on filming for the entire day, you're most likely gonna run out of battery. And when that happens, it's not like other cameras where you can just have extra little batteries and you just like pop them in. What you have to do is you have to get a little charging port that is the size of the actual DJI. Plug that into the camera and let it charge off of that, which is kind of annoying because with the Canon G7X, for example, which is my other camera that I've used in the past, you can just have these fully charged from your house and then you just plug it in and immediately you're at 100%. Whereas with this one, you need to leave it on this low charging battery block and it will slowly charge. So you're not able to use it right away. And it does also make the camera pretty bulky. And that is something to consider if you film a lot of content for long periods of time. Do not let that deter you because it is still the camera that I use 99% of the time. It is my main camera and I have been using it as my primary camera since I got it at the beginning of this year. I do like its size. I do like that it's discreet. I do like that it's easy to kind of put away in your bag and it's small and like not very bulky. I like that it's able to shoot very stable content. I like that it's able to shoot up to 4K content. And I like that I don't really need to color grade. I can just kind of set it to the D-Log setting and then throw on the filter or the LUT when I'm done in post-production, and I just copy it throughout my entire timeline and it's super fast, does not take any time at all, and I rarely ever need to go and do any more color grading after that. I feel like everything looks really good and it just looks like a movie, and I like it for my needs. I film mostly either in my house or on vacation where it's nice and sunny and beautiful weather, so I haven't had any problems with the weather. However, having to take it out on a rainy day and I knew I wanted to get content, that was very challenging because I was stressing kind of the entire time to make sure that the camera would not get ruined because it is not waterproof, it is not water resistant, and neither is the microphone or any of the accessories. Also, it kind of has like a swivel thing at the top. I haven't tested it in like really windy environments, but I feel like if it's really windy, it might like shake a little bit just because it's not built into the camera and it kind of has the swivel mechanism, if that makes sense. So if you do live somewhere where it's like super windy, or if you're planning on taking this camera somewhere where it's super windy or rainy or just not ideal weather, I would definitely do a little bit more research. Generally speaking, if you vlog a lot outdoors and you're an outdoorsy vlogger and you do like adventures and traveling, I would be a little bit wary with this camera. However, as somebody that travels to tropical destinations all the time, I haven't had any problems with that. So that is all from today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please leave a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and comment down below and let me know which camera I need to try out next. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll have my Instagram link down below because I post on there not only just like different vlog ideas of how I'm using this camera and the equipment that I have, but also just like little reviews and how I'm using it day to day in different environments and different lighting and different circumstances, and just kind of testing it out in different situations and seeing the kind of content that I can get from each of those. So make sure to follow me on there for some info. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!